So let's
your ass.
let's talk about this piece of shit movie that fucking Sony keeps trying to foist on the American public.
Yeah. So, Kraven the Hunter, we've talked about a little bit on this show. When it's way back in July of 23, when it came out. The first trailer came out for it. And then it was supposed to come out in October of last year, and then the strikes happened, and then it got pushed to August of this year.
Uh-huh.
But Sony decided again to push it to December, which I'd like to point out. Originally, where they had it in August 30th, didn't have a ton of competition. It was late August, right before the fall. You know, maybe you get a little bit of an audience there, but like, it could have maybe made a decent amount of money on that weekend. So people were like, "Well, what was the justification?"
Can I tell you what it is before we read all the shit?
Because this is funny.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I got an even better one.
Oh, what?
So at the end of this, we will talk about the movies that it is up against, but I won't reveal what they are right now. But here's my theory that these dipshits at Sony have. Hey, listen, man. Listen, if you have, say 100 people go to a 50-seat theater, right? Okay, and only. Oh, you know, like there's the only tickets that are left are for Kraven the Hunter, and they're like, we're going to see a movie no matter what it is, and we couldn't get tickets to these other ones. They're gonna go see Kraven the Hunter. We're gonna get overflow and get. They literally think instead of having a whole weekend to themselves. They realize it's such a piece of shit that people would rather stay home than go to the movies and see this piece of shit on a weekend by itself. So why even put it out there? But hey, if we put it out during Christmas season when everybody's going to the movies, there's bound to be overflow, even though there hasn't been overflow at the movies for like a decade almost, because the movies were dying before COVID, and fuck, it's not even close to being back. So way to go. And these people are in charge of gigantic fucking corporations, you know?
Producer Matt Tolmach recently explained Sony's decision to move Kraven the Hunter from August 30th to December 13th. Quote, I want to be very clear that I'm quoting this, man, because this is amazing. Quote, Kraven moved to Christmas because we're excited about it, and Christmas is the best release period there is, when you get people with time to go back to the movies over and over again. First of all, I would agree that the Christmas release window is good because you got a lot of families that are kind of going to be in town for a little bit, so they're going to have time on their hands. They want to go.
Nobody wants to hang out with the family all the time.
And they want to go see a movie or something, so they can get 2 hours to just hang out with themselves or maybe some people in their family. Whatever. It's been a proven successful window, but not when you have some niche character like Kraven the fucking Hunter, a Spider-Man villain with no Spider-Man in it. Oh, by the way, you're supposed to root for him for some reason.
And can I be honest?
Can you be honest? Yes.
Kraven the Hunter was really cool when he was first introduced. Like, wow, that's a cool idea for a character. It's a neat idea, right? And then he was just like, what the fuck? And then The Last Hunt. And then it was like, cool. And here's the thing about this movie is I know they're not even touching his Russian heritage, like at all. They're not even talking about his disgraced father. Which is what The Last Hunt fucking boiled down to, is him trying to fucking prove himself
I think
to
Russell Crowe's his dad in this, right?
Yeah, but who gives a shit? They're not. He's not even from Russia, is he?
I agree.
It's game over, man. It's game over.
Which is what you could say to the box office, because
read what else he says when you're done.
But this is what I mean. Sony is so fucking arrogant and doesn't take a lesson from Madam Web, which, by the way, my wife put on before we went to bed, and I went to sleep in fucking protest. I'm like, I will not watch this movie. At the very least,
you like went upstairs. Like, you're like,
well, we were getting ready for bed anyway.
Gotcha.
But I would also say The only way I would watch that movie is if we do a commentary for it. If you and I watch it together, and the first time watching it would be us talking over it, because I'm not going to subject myself to
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Absolutely.
So, another...
You know what? Hey, if you watch the Blues Brothers with me, then sure.
Talmuk continues to say, quote, "That was a real reflection of how the studio felt about the movie. We're really excited, but that's a great move that reflects just the feeling about the movie. Like, they're really confident that this movie is going to do well."
No, you're not.
By the way, this movie is going up against Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which has a pretty... Honestly, the first two movies made a good amount of money, made a pretty solid box
The
office.
Sonic franchise is a hit.
Enough so that they can make 3, because I guarantee you these movies are not easy to make because you have to CGI characters into it. But anyway...
But 3 is going to have a big audience already built in.
Keanu fucking Reeves is going to be Shadow, man. I'm fucking in. There's a new Lord of the Rings movie coming out this year that I didn't know about. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rim, or I don't know
War of the Rohirrim.
Well, fuck Tolkien. I don't give a shit. And Mufasa, the Lion King.
Which is what?
The prequel to the Lion King. So
Okay.
I mean, by the way, this Christmas season kind of sucks. I'm just saying, none of these movies. I mean, Sonic 3's whatever, but I'm not gonna see that.
What I'm saying is, yeah, there's not there's not a lot for like the average moviegoer to go out and see right now. And when you look at the proliferation of shit that's available to them on streaming and whatnot at home, why the fuck bother to go to the theater when you have to spend like upwards of $15 a ticket for each person in your family? Then you pay God like $50 at least for each person for food and snacks, basic popcorn and pop and soda. And then, I mean, look, man, I can't even pause it to go to the bathroom because there's a bunch of other shitheads in the fucking theater that are watching it too. When you get down to it, there is no fucking reason for anybody to go to the movie theaters anymore whatsoever. And you're counting on a bunch of shitheads going out and going, yes, let's do that. Please, let's do that. Let's go
watch
to the
this
theater.
mediocre, stupid
the way
movie.
we haven't done at all for the last decade. We have not done this in decades. But please, let us go fucking out to the movies and watch this stupid fucking movie that is a Spider-Man villain with no Spider-Man. I don't understand how you fucking... I guess in my mind, I guess being a CEO of a big entertainment company is the whole arc is this. You get hired on because you're a fresh face and you have great new ideas, and then you do the same bullshit that the guy did before you does. You do the shit that the guy before you did to get himself fired. Then you get fired, and then you got a golden parachute, and then you go off to fucking Colorado mountains and fucking jerk off the rest of your life all over your money and shit.
So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific.
Is that what American corporations are up to? I mean, I don't know. Woo yeah, woo yeah. It just so. I mean, the douchebag running Warner Brothers, the fucking idiots running Netflix, the fucking. These people don't know what the fuck entertainment is, and they're running.
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Why the fuck is he here?
I don't know. I don't know how to turn him off.
All right. Anyway,
But yes, you're right.
You
People
know what?
like David fucking Zaslav should not be in charge of art.
you know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
right? So it's just like, I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's not get him riled up again. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Liberty Prime.
Fucking dick.
I mean, it's not Liberty Prime. It's
Liberty fuckface.
it's Freedom Prime.
It's Liberty
it's Freedom
fuckface.
Prime, so we can't get fucking
Freedom fuckface is
right
what it
wing
is.
Prime.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Fuckface.
So, what's up next? Fantastic Four?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Because it's a stupid idea to talk about.
All right, well, Punisher then. We've been reviewing...
I'm just kidding. God. Wow.
God.
I just like to wrap it up by saying it continues to amaze me the hubris of Sony, where they've continued, the audience has continued to show them time and time again, we just want fucking Spider-Man movies. Please, just make some fucking Spider-Man
Do you
movies.
remember... Okay, so when Venom came out, I think...
The Last Dance is coming out soon.
What?
But at the end of this year.
What?
Venom: The Last Dance, the third movie.
Really?
Yeah.
At the end of this year?
Yeah.
Who's in it? I mean, obviously Tom Hardy.
I don't know. It's been pretty hush hush.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
this is the last Venom movie, by the way.
oh no.
He's gonna be in a
Until
Spider-Man movie.
the next reboot.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, the whole point is, you want to give us. I remember when Venom first came out that I was like, okay, cool. Let's all do Spider-Man a favor, and this was before the Fox, before we knew Spider-Man was going to be allowed into the MCU, or right around the same time. I can't remember what.
It was after, because it was after Civil
Okay.
War.
And I was saying to people in my podcast, I was like, let's all do Spider-Man a favor and not go see this fucking movie at all. Like, at all. Like, let's literally, like, not show up and just tell Sony, don't fucking do this anymore. Don't fucking do this anymore. What the fuck did they do? They made now 3 shitty fucking movies and 2 decent, niche movies that are.
I mean, they're still bad, but they're like B movie bad.
If you lean into them, they're pretty cool, but they suck. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like broad,
they're like B movies.
Yeah, but they're fun,
Yeah.
and that's the point of a movie, mostly, right?
Yeah. My dog's trying to fight me.
He's trying to fight me.
He's giving me. I'm going to
giving
beat you
me
up,
the
ass.
air. I'm going to let you outside so you can pee, of course.
And he's saying,
Do it. Do it.
That's literally. Okay, what? Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.